All right, Jimmy. Thank you for agreeing to be a part of this little process that we're trying to do to gain some NFL fandom here over in the UK, more than what's already here. But thank you very much for agreeing to meet with us and be in our little video project here.
I'd just like to say thank you for, using me in this process. I think that it's great. Some of you UK fans are starting to come over and be fans of the NFL as well, along with soccer. So I think that's great. And I really admire what you guys are doing, and just thank you for letting me be a part of it.
We notice you're wearing a jersey of your favorite team, the Cincinnati Bengals, and we just wanted to kind of gauge when your fandom for the Bengals started and when you knew you wanted to be a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals.
When I was probably 5 or 6, my dad had the TV on, obviously watching one of the games. It was before the Broncos started playing. So they normally do their home games around 2 o'clock on TVs. And we were just kind of hanging out, and all of a sudden, I saw the Bengals with their tiger stripes on their helmets. I thought that was pretty cool. So I've kind of stuck it out with them ever since, even though it's been pretty rough in my lifetime. And, a little bit before my lifetime as well. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. I follow football religiously, no matter who the team. That just happens to be my favorite team. If I were to pick a defining moment that sums up being a Bengals fan, well, I'll give you a couple. The first one I remember, I didn't get to watch the game. Obviously, I wasn't born yet, but they played the 49ers back in the Super Bowl. I believe it was 89, and actually had the lead and gave Joe Montana about a minute and 47 seconds to be able to drive the 49ers all the way down the field and score to win the game. And that was one of the best Bengals teams that have ever been on the field. And unfortunately, they were going up against Joe Montana, and Joe Montana is too good to give him that opportunity. So he ended up driving back down the field, won the game with, I think, 22 seconds or something on the clock. Kind of moment on the field that would describe being a Bengals fan. It would be 2015. A little backstory for me. I was That was the year the Bengals started 12-0. I was talking a lot during the week leading into the wild card game. The Bengals were playing the Steelers, which had happened once before in 2006. The Steelers won that one and went on to win the Super Bowl. And the Bengals had the game in hand, had the lead late in the game, and Vontez Burfict got two personal foul penalties, moved the Steelers in the field goal position, and that was the end of that playoff run. Well, again, thank you for coming out to my dorm room and filming this. I had a lot of fun, and I hope that I was at least somewhat helpful in your cause of trying to get UK fans interested in the NFL. I think it could be a very good thing for the world, and I think Britain would be better off for it, and I don't think that they would regret becoming huge NFL fans. So
Sports fandom's always tough when your teams are struggling, so we understand where you're coming from with that, Jimmy. Thank you for your insight into the world of NFL football, American football, and thank you once again for allowing us to use you in our little video project.